Hi, today I want to tell you about Seesaw. Seesaw is an amazing student portfolio app or website that students can use quite easily. It was designed by a teacher and it's very easy, especially for elementary students to use. It has transformed my classroom in the past month since I've been introduced to it. It was created by a teacher, and it is a great way for students to share their learning with their teacher and with their parents very easily. My audience are students, but also parents who can immediately, once approved by the teacher, see their students' work for that day. And I've also been sharing it with some peers, so that's my audience as well. The two standards that most best fit would be ISTT 1C because it really clarified student thinking for both students as well as the teachers and the parents as well. And ISTT 3B because it connects parents immediately to their students' learning and what's going on in the classroom. So I'll show you how to use it. It's very easy. From web.seesaw.me, I click sign in, and I have set up this. I do have my class in here, but just for their privacy, I've set up an imaginary class with these are actually some teachers in my team. So I'll show you how to use it very easily. The student signs into Seesaw and the teacher provides them with a code. As a teacher, the first thing I do, and I do this daily, is I click class code and get class code, and the class code will come up, and you can either have a QR code or you can click text class code, and this is your code and it's valid for 15 minutes. And so once the students are signed in, I usually have a Chromebook station and they sign in the morning, and I leave them signed in to Seesaw throughout the day. And I'll show you how easy that is to work. So from that point, looking at it as a student, I would click the plus sign, and you can do many things. The first thing you might want to do with your students is have them take a photo of them with their favorite book and possibly record them reading it. So very easy to use. As soon as they click on photo, the webcam comes up, hi, and they can easily take a photo and then click the check mark. And then the photo is ready to go. Now they have some options for the photo. They can rotate the photo, they can record audio, they can do a drawing, or write a caption. So one of the first things I did with my class when we used it was they recorded an audio of them. They took a picture of themselves with their favorite book, and then they recorded an audio of themselves reading. So if you click recording, I always tell my students right before you record, you're going to click the record button and always just take a deep breath so the beginning and the end of their video isn't cut off. And now I'm recording, and one of the books that I'm reading this summer is The Hypnotist Love Story, and I'm enjoying it very much. Click the stop. It processes my recording. I can check it. And now I'm recording, and then I just simply click the check mark, and then I still have options. If I want to, I can just post it at that point, but I can also add a drawing. I might use a drawing tool and draw a picture right on the screen. The students can do writing, easy to erase. Click the check mark, and they can also add a caption, and they can easily just type the caption in. And click the check mark, and then the caption comes up with their photo and their drawing and their recording. They click the check mark, they choose their name, and they click the check mark, and the item uploads. quite quickly. And from the teacher's point of view, I will click on my screen and it will say unapproved items. And once that item comes up, it'll take a minute. But once that item comes up, I can approve it for the class to view. Usually it just takes a minute. Okay, so I'll switch to class feed. And so the students, once you've approved it, you can click the settings so they can go in and see other students' work and read, and they really enjoy sharing their work with one another. Another option is to create a video. They can record a video, and with their book, you could have them practice reading, and then they can just share that the same way. Also, they can click a drawing, just to do a drawing, upload a file, or write a note. I've used the notes. Students who don't even like writing with a pencil can very easily type notes in here. It's really easy to use, and click the check mark. So we've used this for some poetry writing in the last month of school. So that's really how easy it is to use Seesaw. And so I really invite you to get started. And the greatest thing that I love is you can click get class code, and that's for, I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Right here, invite parents. And if I want to enable parent access, when you're ready, I started out this school year without inviting parents just because I just started it a month ago. And so when September rolls around, I will be giving parents access. And you can do that by giving them an invite handout or sending them an email. The handout has a text, a code, and also a QR code that they can use. You just print out the handouts. It has instructions on how to set it up. They can put it as an app on their phone or on their computer, and then daily they can get information about their students' learning. So one of the other things that I've done this year is with math, which I've never really used technology with math as well as I have this year. So for math this year, and the kids absolutely love it, they're very engaged, is they will click on, let's say I have a math problem, and I give them the math problem, and they are going to write it in the notebooks, and they could take a photo of their math problem. And I don't need to be in the photo, but when you're 8 years old, you always want to peek into the photo, so it's pretty interesting. So I'm going to take a photo of the math problem, click the check mark, and then the next thing I'm going to do is use my drawing tool. I'm going to pick blue and a small tip, and I'm going to solve my math problem using a number line. The students at first are very sloppy using the pen, but quite quickly they have become very good at it. So they will solve their math problem. Right now I had them start out in their notebook, and then they started to use, then they'll use the drawing tool to show their work, and you'll see what happens next. And then 30 plus 10 is 40, 40 plus 10 is 50, 50 plus 10 is 50 plus 4 is 54, and my answer is 54. And I'm recording this. There's some Screencast-O-Matic, but this is how they record. Now they've taken a photo, they've used the drawing tool, they click the check mark again, and they're going to create an audio. So they're going to click the button to begin recording. This is my math problem, 30 plus 24. I know that 30 plus 24 equals 54. I know this because I used a number line. And so they can explain their thinking, check their recording, click the check mark, and if they want to, they could write a caption that says, what they're doing in their math problem, click the check mark, and then once again click the check mark, click their name and the check mark, and then it goes to the teacher, and the teacher can go in and approve that that item that's already been uploaded. So it's really great because as a teacher, not only do you see your students' work, but you can hear their thinking. And it's been amazing in math because I've really seen it's really given me the opportunity to see some holes in their understanding with different mathematical concepts. So I love it for that. I love it for writing. I love it for reading and recording their reading. I have some struggling readers that have really loved to record their reading and then listen to it, and then they want to go back and make corrections to their reading. So it's been an amazing journey with Seesaw so far. I highly recommend it. So try it out, web.seesaw.me, and you will love it. Thanks so much, and take care.